We wanted to have something that was relevant to our business and also innovative. And so what we put in place was something that met what our business was about, which was our professional relationship with our clients and our community and our staff and our environment.
The King's Legal Clinic is run by law students from King's College London University and is supported by Speechlys lawyers. The Legal Clinic is completely aimed at supporting the legal needs of both undergraduate and postgraduate students at King's College London, of which there are about 22,000 across 4 campuses. This joint initiative, which was established in April 2010, is the first legal clinic of its kind to be solely aimed at supporting students' legal needs.
Speechlys decided to work with King's College London to start the legal clinic because we felt there was a real need in our local community. And as a law firm, we wanted to support our next generation of young lawyers, to give them exposure to clients, to be able to give them a real life experience of what it would be like when they potentially become a lawyer.
It's great for the solicitors to perhaps get a bit outside their professional comfort zone, dealing with things that they probably don't really get to see in a corporate law firm, and also getting involved in making a real difference in people's lives, not only the students themselves, but also hopefully the clients.
It's just good. You learn your sort of mentoring skills. There's sort of soft skills that you get that you don't necessarily get on a normal working day, sort of helping others, learn and develop. And it sort of shows as well how far you've come in your own career. And it's nice to sort of help others along the same path you've been down.
It's a great initiative. It's innovative, it's constructive. It helps an area that hasn't had much help in the past. And you can see advantages to both the students, the student advisor and the legal advisor, i.e. me as well. So I think more people should do it.
Well, it isn't possible to run a legal clinic without professional oversight to make sure that the advice given is sound. And we're very grateful indeed to Speechlys for having provided that kind of oversight.
The trainee lawyers came up with a very innovative training and education system for elderly, and the Blackfriars Settlement, which was our charity of the year.
It involves us going to the Blackfriars Settlement, and we see the elderly group there and we give presentations to them on legal topics.
Well, I guess we need a reason for Mr. and Mrs. Greyfriars to cut Agatha out of their will, so maybe she could do something that upsets them.
Okay, yeah.
If she ran off to Spain to marry someone they didn't like, for example.
Yeah, what if her boyfriend was a bank robber?
I
like the sound
good
of that.
idea.
That's good, and we could use that as a reason for them changing their wills.
Yeah.
Years later, tragically, Mr. Greyfriars is involved in a fatal accident, and Mrs. Greyfriars died of shock.
They're acting them out, making us laugh, and it makes us remember. Whereas if they were lecturing us, we'd be falling asleep. Well, I would.
My favourite presentation was definitely the scams presentation, because I had the opportunity to play a devious fortune teller who was trying to take advantage of Mr. and Mrs. Greyfriars.
My favourite part was just getting you all here and seeing you all talking to the members and my older people in the community just opening up and asking questions, which was really fantastic.
Life Matters has definitely increased my awareness of some of the problems faced by elderly people from different backgrounds living in the local community today, and also the issues that they think are really important. On a personal level, in terms of my own personal skills, I think it's also really improved my confidence in public speaking.
And then we also developed a programme for teaching youth in youth clubs and schools about how to manage their own privacy or data protection, particularly on things like Facebook and so on. So it's been very innovative, it's been traditional in some respects.
I think we should learn about internet safety at school, because quite a lot of people go on websites that they're not allowed to, but they don't realise that they're not allowed to.
I think it is important to learn about internet safety at school, because so many people go on rude things on the internet. Definitely, I think we should learn internet safety at school, because you don't know who's out there.
I think we should learn internet safety at school because when we grow up we might be needing the internet for jobs and houses. I've gone onto these pictures and they don't actually come up with the pictures, they come up with things like you're going to delete everything and stuff. And I go and tell my mum and she has to try and sort it out. So yeah, it can be quite dangerous, yes, I do think so.
It's been interesting to go into the community and present to children and youth groups in schools and so on around London, see a different sort of side of London life really from the corporate world.
I was surprised to learn that actually many of the schools that we've been to have said to us, we are very pleased that you're able to offer this training because it's something we're aware of in terms of there is a need for it, but we've not known who to actually turn to.
I think it's actually developed further. I think initially we were thinking, teenagers, but it's grown considerably and it's developed a lot more across the different age ranges. So I think that's actually been very positive.
One thing we've now realised is that in the same way as a law firm or any business needs an HR policy, or it needs a diversity policy, or it needs a policy on security, it needs a range of CSR policies. It's integral to everything we do now.
The reading scheme involves volunteers from Speechlys Bircham attending the local primary school and spending lunchtimes reading with children aged between 6 and 11. The Speechlys volunteers that are currently on the scheme absolutely love the scheme and they think it's great to be a part of it, and we can really see the benefit that we make and the change that we're making to their literacy skills.
I was really pleased to get some good feedback. I think the student advisor and myself were quite surprised and pleased to get an email from the student who had the legal issue. That's not something you get every day in a law firm such as this.
If they don't have information, then they're more likely to be taken advantage of. So for us, it is again a side of the safeguarding agenda that we can't meet as an organisation. So it is invaluable in that respect.
If we didn't understand something, we'd ask them to put it into English, and it made quite a big difference. They really were good. They really made us laugh, and I think they're great. They really are.